remember this year? What's good for you?
Remember the good, remember the bad. I remember the ups, remember the downs. Learn from them and grow. It's gonna be a big summer for me, huge summer for me, and I'm looking forward to it.
What's the goal of the summer? What do you have planned? What are you trying to accomplish?
I'm gonna work. I'm gonna work some more, and after I work after that, I'm gonna work some more after that. So it's gonna be a summer of work for me. So I'm looking forward to it.
Vic, I assume that most off seasons are filled with work. So how is this? Are you different motivated this year, or
a little bit more motivated, but I know how I have to work this summer, and I know what I need to work on. I know what I need to get better at. I know what to expect now. You know, I played with these guys for a year. I know what my role is, so it's going to be a very relentless summer, a summer that I need to be focused, I need to get better at, and I'm looking forward to it.
Any difference playing in the Western Conference as opposed to the?
Oh yeah, it's different. The pace is faster. That's definitely for sure. But at the end of the day, it's the NBA. So you can say there's better teams in the West, yeah. But it's all tough teams in the East and the West. And you got to be ready to play no matter what the situation may be. But it was good for me. It's just a little different, I guess you could say. But overall, I'm glad to be here. Glad to be in the Western Conference. So just going to continue to keep getting better so I can reach my limit.
Vic, you talked about working hard in the offseason. What are specific things that you're going to target this offseason?
Just a few things with my game that I need to get better at. Go over the year, go over the film, get with the coaches, see where I need to improve, see what I need to get better at, and work on it.
Have you had some pivotal summers before in your life, in high school, college? Do you remember anything special about those pivotal summers?
Yeah, it was one summer I remember very, very much. Summer going into my last year in college before I got drafted. And I remember the work I had to put in. And it's going to be very similar to the work that I have to put in now. So I'm looking forward to it.
I think you talked about the motivation and getting the work in. Did the playoffs heighten that, the playoff series, or was it there before the postseason started?
It was there, but the playoffs made it even more relevant, made it even more higher than it is now. I have high expectations for myself, so I don't really feel like I played well. I feel like I could have played a lot better. And then when you go through things like that, and you lose a series like that, a part of you feels like you almost let your teammates down. But I just use it as motivation, and I'm gonna come back better.
When you say you felt you could play better, you're speaking specifically about the playoffs.
The postseason, yeah.
Victor, you said you learned a lot. Just the playoffs was a different kind of basketball, a lot more rugged, physical. Is there something that you learned, though, that can help you then in the way you play during the regular season that next year will prepare you for the postseason, even if you'll tank or play differently from that?
A few things, but just in general, man, I just need to grow as a player, grow as a person, and just attack the summer with the mentality of getting better, with a mentality of coming back better, stronger, more experienced than ever before. So I'm looking forward to the summer. And it's going to be a big one for me. So I'm looking forward to it.
A lot of people in this building. But you were playing right beside Russell, and as he was adjusting and figuring things out, what did you learn about how you best play beside him? Just what that role looks like.
I had to adjust too. You know what I mean? It was all new to me. Playing with an all-star, playing with the MVP, all new to me. Everybody here was new, learning names, playing with everybody else as well, from Steve-O to Dre to the new guys, getting traded here from Taj to Doug. So it's like your first year anywhere. It's ups and downs. It's still learning. You never really figure it out until later. So, but for the most part, man, playing with Russ was amazing. Being able to witness what he does firsthand, being able to play off him, never kind of really figure it out over the course of like 1 or 2 games. It takes a while. So, I think once we start getting used to each other and figure out where each other likes the ball and spots and everything, we start getting little passes, little lobs and things like that. So, and it's only going to continue to keep getting better. So, we're just going to keep growing and keep getting better. I'm sure I'll see him this summer a few times. So, I'm looking forward to that.
Like, since you guys started playing together as kids, where have you seen Jeremy make the biggest strides in his game? And also, where do you think he still has some ceiling, some room to grow in terms of the type of player he can be?
Well, first off, his ceiling is extremely high. But it's funny because me and Jeremy kind of have similar stories in the fact that when we first started playing basketball, we didn't really dribble, really couldn't shoot. But we just played hard, and we kind of stood out because of that, and our skills kind of came later. Jeremy has it's scary, man, honestly. You don't want me to be perfectly honest with you, because I saw him when he was, I don't know what, 12, 13, 14, and his arms were about as big as his core right here. And he couldn't even dunk yet. Now, to see him where he's at now is unbelievable. And he works hard. So that's even more scary because he's only going to get better. So I'm just honoring and blessed, man, honestly, to be able to play with my brother and see him grow like he's grown and see where he can be and where he's going to go. So sky's the limit for Jeremy. And I'm going to do all I can to make sure he gets to where he needs to be.
He can play a lot of different positions, but it looks like he may be trending more towards power forward, honestly. Do you see that for him?
He can do a little bit of everything. So whatever we ask him to do, he's going to do it. But whatever his positions ends up being, I'm sure he'll do it to the best of his ability.
Playing with Jeremy, Russ, Dre, you guys are all so athletic and the game is so fast. For those of us who aren't out there on the court with you, what does that feel like?
Honestly, like a Tasmanian devil type feel, to be honest with you. Just to see those guys, because those guys run just as fast as I do, moving just as fast as I do. So it's just like, my goodness, it's just hard. Like when you see somebody run that fast, or somebody, go out for a steal on the break and is running as fast as Dre, or as fast as Russ, or as fast as Jeremy, it makes you have to run as fast as them. So I bet it looks crazy out there. Honestly, I can only imagine how it looks. But from feeling and playing out there, it's just like literally like a Tasmanian devil film. It's just everybody just Crash Bandicoot just going all over the place. So it's kind of fun.